What if I told you there are worlds where night never ends, and others where the sky literally burns? Let's start with something almost impossible. Tres-2b, a planet so dark it reflects less light than charcoal. Imagine standing there, except you couldn't see anything, not the sky, not the ground, nothing. Just endless black. And yet, the darkness isn't cold. Its atmosphere burns as hot as molten lava, giving off a faint, eerie red glow. A world where light dies and heat reigns. Now travel to the system of 55 Cancri. 5 planets orbit this star, but one of them is pure nightmare fuel. 55 Cancri E is tidally locked, meaning one side always faces its star. That side? A churning ocean of lava. The other? Trapped in eternal darkness. And in between, a razor-thin strip of twilight. No sunrise, no sunset. Just a dim, lifeless border between fire and void. Then there's a planet that looks almost peaceful. HD 189733b shines with beautiful blue swirls like a calm ocean from space, but that color is a lie. Its atmosphere is filled with microscopic glass particles. Winds scream at over 5,000 miles per hour, faster than a bullet, turning the sky into a horizontal sandblaster of glass. Nothing survives there. Nothing even stands a chance. Some planets don't just suffer, they're being erased. Around certain pulsars, the collapsed cores of exploded stars, entire worlds are slowly being destroyed. A pulsar fires deadly radiation pulses thousands of times per second. Imagine standing under a cosmic strobe light, except every flash strips away part of your planet. Grain by grain, these worlds are vanishing. Others have already been through worse. In the Kepler-70 system, a star once expanded into a red giant, swallowing everything nearby. One planet, Kepler-70b, somehow survived, but what's left is no longer a gas giant. It's a scorched, exposed core, hotter than the surface of our sun, slowly evaporating into space. And then there's WASP-12b, a planet literally being eaten alive. Its star's gravity is stretching it, pulling it apart into an egg shape. Its atmosphere is spilling into space like water circling a drain. In about 10 million years, it will be completely gone. But maybe the strangest world is one where fire and ice exist at the same time. Gliese 436b is close enough to its star to reach extreme temperatures, yet it's covered in ice. Not because it's cold, but because the gravity is so intense, it forces the ice to stay solid even while burning. Ice that doesn't melt. And then there's a planet you might recognize. Venus, Earth's so-called twin. Except it's anything but. Beneath its thick clouds lies a surface hot enough to melt metal. The air is toxic, the pressure crushing, and the clouds rain sulfuric acid. Winds howl through its upper atmosphere like a planet-wide hurricane. If there's a definition of hell, Venus might be it. But not all horrors come from heat. Far away, orbiting a dim red dwarf, lies a frozen world where temperatures drop to nearly absolute zero, around minus 370 degrees Fahrenheit. Its surface is locked in permanent ice, untouched by warmth. But deep beneath and hidden under miles of frozen crust, something unknown could exist. Now imagine a sky where it rains. Metal. On HD 209458b, also known as Osiris, temperatures soar so high that iron in the atmosphere vaporizes. It forms clouds, and then condenses into droplets of molten metal, falling as burning rain. Or take WASP-12b's cousin worlds, where entire atmospheres are stripped away, leaving behind scorched planetary skeletons. Some planets are defined by pressure alone. Kepler-13. AB is so dense that its gravity would crush you instantly, over 50 times stronger than Earth's. You wouldn't fall, you'd be flattened, and some don't even belong anywhere. OTS-44 is a rogue planet, drifting alone through space, untethered to any star. 11 times the mass of Jupiter, wandering in total darkness. If it ever collided with another world, it wouldn't stop. It would just keep going, silent, cold, endless. And yet, not all strange worlds are deadly. Some might be entirely covered in water. Ocean planets where seas stretch for thousands of miles deep. On Gliese 1214b, the entire planet may be a massive steaming ocean under crushing pressure, with layers of exotic hot ice buried deep below. Others, like TOI 1452b, may orbit two stars, with global oceans hiding rocky worlds beneath. And then, there are planets that might actually be better than Earth. Kepler-62e, an Earth-sized world orbiting a red star bathed in a constant sunset glow. Kepler-62e and 62f, possible water worlds dotted with islands, and planets like KOI 5715.01, where conditions may remain stable for tens of billions of years, far longer than Earth will ever last. From burning skies, to endless oceans, to worlds being torn apart by their own stars. The universe doesn't just create planets, it experiments with them. And if these are only the first ones we've discovered, what else is still out there, waiting in the dark?